I love her. She goes, oh yes, a normal person. You drink and you smoke.
Hello, everybody. Well, that was an eventful day's golf,
No,
wasn't
that's
it?
gonna help.
That was an eventful day's golf, wasn't it?
Fuck no, when that rain coming on.
Yeah, when that rain come, that one was a freaking joke, mate. Mark, it's all right. Mark, it was hard work today. It was hard work, to be honest with you. Speaking to the lads, I watched the live back at Whitty's house, because I've been to Whitty's house, had a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, and shit with his mum and his dad. And watching it back, I saw what I was doing wrong, basically, bro. I saw what I was doing wrong. I don't really watch the. I don't
What's
watch.
wrong, actually? Are you just talking about it?
My right hand is too strong. My right hand. Somebody's been trying to tell me that in my chat. Somebody's been actually trying to tell me on my golf channel, and I didn't understand what they meant.
What do you mean your right hand's too
My
strong?
right hand is too strong. It's too much of a strong grip. My right hand, way too much.
So which hand does she injure?
My right hand. And I know I said to Whitty and Program.
Oh, so like,
Yeah, it's because obviously when I had the injury and I come back, my hand was weak, so I've strengthened my grip, and it's detrimental to me.
yeah, so ultimately.
The game was okay, bro. 45 first night, but it was 45, bro. So I mean, the wind was very high. Back nine, I probably would have gone round in about 40, I reckon, because I kind of figured out some of the shit that was going wrong. But I just played. Do you know something, bro? I played bad. I mean, I'm not going to make any excuses, really. I played bad. Do you know what I mean? I know why I played bad. I do know why I was hitting some of the fucking shots that I was hitting. I know now. But I didn't play very well, bro. But we all have bad days golf. At least I recognise what I was doing wrong, and I can correct it next time I play. I've got plenty of fucking days golf left with me. Did you enjoy the Easily Distracted podcast? Did you watch it? Was it a good podcast? I ain't watched it myself yet. Is it a good podcast, Mark? Did you enjoy that, bro? I think it was way better than Sean's, wasn't it? That's what I said to the lads. I was like, I get a feeling that this is a better podcast than what Sean's was like. I think there was a lot of comedy in there.
3 o'clock?
Yeah, it was out today, wasn't it? Like 3 o'clock. Yeah, there was a lot of comedy. We did speak about some serious stuff. I took the piss out of HS in my own way, didn't I? So I think it was a good podcast, bro, to be fair. I haven't watched it myself, but I can just remember doing it. And they did make me feel very comfortable, them lads.
Oh, I need to watch it.
I felt very comfortable. Yeah, different vibe, totally different vibe, Mike. You could see how relaxed I was and chilled and not angry and messing
To be
about.
fair though, when you had to go to Sean's and he was like proper like,
Yeah, I was proper.
on edge and like,
Yeah, I was.
I'd say the setup.
Well, if they get loads of views on it, bro, they probably will. They'll probably ask me to come back and do a second one. And they know I will go back and do a second one with them because I enjoyed doing it with them, to be honest with you, bro. They made
It's a
me
nice
feel...
lad as well, that one.
Yeah, nice lad. Nice lads. All of them was nice lads I met.
Right, it's all that one.
Yeah, there's 4 of them involved. Nice lads. All nice lads.
I believe they've interviewed like quite a few like.
Streamed the podcast 18 minutes
People, yeah.
and had 850 people watching. Fucking hell, fair play to them. I'm not really bothered anymore, Dean. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really bothered. Still does make me laugh how people wouldn't watch the actual podcast or, you know, watch the person who makes it more. But I'm not really bothered anymore. Fair play to him, mate. He's had so many people watching him, or so many people watching me. Actually,
Yeah.
fair play to me, really, isn't it? Fair play to me, because I had so many people watching me, right? So yeah, I know. I've got to soften with my game today. I've got to soften my right hand. I've got to soften that grip. It's going to add a whole different dimension to my game. I didn't realise my grip was so strong until I watched it back. I was watching it with Witties, and I was just watching Pro Bro and Witty off the team. I never ever watch them back, do I? Ever.
No.
I mean, but today we was just all watching it back at Witties and laughing at some of the funny moments and stuff. And yeah, I saw it. Like, I looked at my swing, I looked at my setup, and I was like, Danny, your right arm's too rigid. And somebody has been trying to tell me about this. That's the thing. Somebody, I don't know who it is, can't remember the guy's name, bless him. Yeah, but he's been trying to tell me, he's like, Danny, your right arm is above your fucking left arm, Dan. It's basically, and he tried to explain it, and I was trying to understand what he was on about. And I kind of did, but I kind of didn't. So, but now I do. Now I know exactly what he was on about. I know exactly what he was on about. Because I saw it today. And I know why I've done it. I've done it to strengthen my right hand from when I had my operation. But I've strengthened it way too much, man. And that's why I'm over the top and driving down in the ball rather than scooping it up. Yeah, that's the reason why. Oh, the round was not too good today, but I didn't play very well. Like I said, I ain't going to make no excuses for the way I played. I understand why I did that. That's the good thing about this. I understand what I was doing. I understand what I've been doing for fucking ages now. I mean, obviously the lads said, like, you know, you see me play golf and I play some damn good golf with that very strong right hand, that very strong grip. I shouldn't be hitting the ball as well as I do half the time with that strong grip. So I've got some athleticism still in my body to be able to put it in the position and drop in at the right time. That must be what I'm doing. Yeah, I must be dropping in at the right time. But still, if I don't drop in perfectly, it gives me no leeway. Do you know what I mean? It gives me no leeway. Like, it's a split-second decision that my brain and my hips all decide to drop in. If anybody knows what I mean, I know what I mean, because I've figured out what I'm doing wrong now. So next time I play, I've got to soften that right hand, man. I've got to basically be able to see that part of my hand, but my right one. I've got to be able to see the underside of my forearm. At the moment, when I've got my grip, I can't see the underside of my forearm at all. Alright, Richard, I can't really look at everybody like I can talk to you while I'm driving home, but I can't just constantly look at you because I'm driving. If I'm in traffic or whatever, then I can't really look at you while I'm driving, I can just talk to you. So yeah, it's nice to have that direction. Dan and that was laughing just because it was like, you want to go and play again now, don't you? I was like, yeah. It was like, you want to go and play again right now, don't you? I was like, yeah.
I've got to win that right, okay.
Do you know what I mean? Because obviously I kind of figured out what I've been doing wrong. So now I've figured it out. I want to go and play, don't I?
Okay, well, 10 forwards.
10 through 11 for them.
10
Like a Sunderland fan. Well, I'm not. I'm a Villa fan. You know, golf is such a fucking difficult sport for these reasons, man. Because you figure it all out, or you think you have, and then something else drops up. It's golf, man. When you figure that, whatever, and then something else happens. Something else drops up. Fucking golf. I reckon I might be able to go driving out of it. Mad that, isn't it? I understand. Like, I haven't always, my hand hasn't always been this strong, my grip hasn't always been this strong, so it needed to be so strong before. I've changed it with my operation, so I've changed it basically since I started playing again. Because my grip it didn't feel right when it was underneath. So I made it stronger so that it didn't hurt as much when I was playing. But now I'm going to have to soften it a little bit because it's too strong. I can see nearly 3 knuckles on my right hand when I grip the club. And if you look at Dan and Witty on the tee, you can see how much further under their right hand is underneath the club compared to mine. You can see it blatantly. I've never seen it before, but I can see it today. I can could see once. Well, I don't watch my games back, do I? But I watched that one back, and I could see it instantly, man. I just stood with us on the tee. So I was like, what is going on with me on the fucking tee here? So I just looked at the setup. I looked at how far there was from the ball, the swing, the path of the swing, and everything. Nothing was really that much different but the grip. And I thought, well, when I try and teach people to play golf, I try and teach them with a neutral grip, isn't it? But I don't. I grip with a strong grip on both hands, which I have explained, haven't I, before? But I always try and teach you with a neutral grip in it. Always. Do you know what I mean, right? Because a neutral grip is fucking important to every... And I know this. But I've been thinking about too many other things to do with my fucking swing and not thinking about the one basic thing that it probably is, and didn't even think about it, did I? Even though whenever I'm teaching anybody else to play golf, I teach them to have not a strong grip, not a weak grip, a neutral grip. But when you're thinking about fucking... it's golf, man, isn't it? This is why I love it so much. It's so fucking hard. This is the reason why I enjoy the game so much, you know, because it's so fucking hard, man. My putting as well today, my putting was nowhere near as good as it normally is, right? And I know why. Because my head was all over the place, right? I didn't have a putt routine. My putt routine was not the same every time. I saw that as well when I watched it the live back. I was watching myself on the green and I was just... It was never the same. And I was like, what the fuck, damn it? But I think that's because I was so stressed with other parts of my game and so stressed with things that was going on that I couldn't focus in on the green like I normally do. So yeah, I'm not going to really fuck about my swing no more, man. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to change my grip and I'm going to allow my body to just do it like, rather than thinking so hard about it, man. It's killing my game. Tony, you said that earlier, didn't you, bro? You went, Danny, it's the amount of things that you do. The amount of stuff that you do to get better. It's the amount of things you put into your swing. You also me do it all the time, don't you? I'm hyper obsessed with getting better, so I'm hyper obsessed with trying new things. And I have done this before. I did this when I was younger to get as good as I was when I was younger, right? So I've done all this before. I'm older now, though, so it's a bit more difficult, but I'm just going to persevere with it, man. My head went down for about 3 holes today, but I didn't get angry. I nearly did, but I snapped myself out of it, and I came back to normal. It's a shame, really, that it started raining, because you'd all noticed on hole 10 and walking to 11, I was kind of back to normal and snapped out of it. I was all good again, and then it started pissing it down. Do you know what I mean? So you couldn't. I would have been in a good mood for the whole night. I don't know how much difference it would have made to my game. I would have played better the first night, I guarantee you that. So in a more positive, better mood, I'll play better. But I'm not saying I would have parred it or anything like that, like, but you would have seen some better golf and you would have seen me in a much better mood. It's a bit of a shame really, that we didn't get to finish it.
That was something else that course today.
Yeah, it was.
That was just ridiculous.
Roll me a cigarette. Cigarettes, please, bud.
I even lost my glasses and everything, man. They blew off.
Why would you come on a guy's live? Somebody come on live to call me a wanker? But there used to be Film Boy from the Cesspit. I don't even know what the Cesspit channel is, but Cesspit. You never heard of that channel, mate. What the fucking hell is that? No, buddy, I'm me. Like, I wouldn't have another name, bro. I'd always have my own name, you know? My main channel was The Real Danny G, right? My original one. And then this is Danny G, The New Me. Well, not this one, but my main one. This is Danny G fucking Golf. It'd always be my name on my channel, bro. And I always should have a face. So, you would know if it was me on the channel. Yeah, they did. I've hit a few holding ones in my life, but not for a long time, bro. I've been close. I've been close since I've been playing again. Probably the closest I've been is 6 inches to a hole in one. 6 inches is not far. Before the hole as well. So if it would have just rolled another 6 inches, it would have gone in. But I haven't had an hole in one for years, but not for years. I could never get one again. I might get one again.
It's in here.
See ya, baby. bro, it doesn't make no difference, Luke. It's a hole in one. Just it's a par 3 course at 95 yards, bro. I play par 3s on golf courses that are 95 yards, 100 yards sometimes, bro. It's a hole in one. I've never had a hole in one in a par 4. I've only ever had hole in ones on par 3s, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's a hole in one. A hole in one is a hole in one. That counts, brother. That counts. Fucking counts, Luke, it counts. 100%, bro, it counts. Don't let me tell you different, brother. I'm telling you, that counts. That's a hole in one. Congratulations, and bloody well done. I'm going to take that away from you. If I got an hole in one on a par 3 course, it's a fucking hole in one. An hole in one, man. You hit it off a tee into a hole in one. I wouldn't count it on crazy golf. That's not a hole in one. You just put it. But mate, you hit it off a tee with a fucking iron, you put it in the hole, it's a fucking hole in one, mate. Don't let me tell you different. I'll tell you why, some good shots today to be punished though. I did. Like, you know, got down there and realised that the fairway was sloping really hard to the left. And it put me in like the rough, and I didn't expect it to, because I didn't know until I got there. There's a few holes right today on that course. The wind was terrible. Not that I'm saying if the wind was calm and, you know, I knew the course like the back of my hand. Well, obviously, if the wind was calm and knew the course like the back of my hand, I would have scored better, yeah. But I'm not going to say that I would have played amazingly. Because today, I didn't play very well. But the wind was terrible today.
Probably not very good.
Sand wedge draw, roll down. Fair play. Yeah, hit the like button, folks. Hit the like button. Oh, and if you're wondering why some of my lives from Doncaster have been taken down off my channel, it's because they got red barred. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, what was it? I can't remember what it's called when not everybody can see the video. Like it's hidden from some people and stuff, so I just thought, what's the fucking point?
What's the one when you actually got back because that ball was in bad? Do you know the one? Is that who you want?
Yeah.
That's all. And then the one after that got banned.
Yeah,
Is that
but,
there?
yeah, I
Or
don't
what?
know. I don't know, babe. I don't. It didn't get banned. It got red barred. So, and it got like hidden.
Why?
It's a, I can't remember what it is. I don't know. I don't know. Really don't know. Probably just people report the shit out of it.
What's the point?
Yeah, I was only out fucking taking pictures of people and stuff. Well, I wasn't really doing anything wrong. Yeah, no, because of obviously my experience on my main channel before, if they get red barred and it gets put so people can't view them or whatever, I just take them down. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no point leaving one there. There's probably music in the background as well. See, reports won't do it because they'll look at it. You get so many reports, they'll look at it. People will report it, reports. But it could be music in the background, but it would be too much of it. So what's sat outside pubs and it's mad. It's even if the algorithm just picks up a little bit, it will fucking do anything. I'm smoking a fag, bro. How is everybody anyway? You good? Just me and the boys next week. No mama time.